Hey guys, creator mom. So I think that sometimes we forget that other people feel the same way that we do. I, I think that we get embarrassed about feeling sad or crying, feeling wacky, feeling crazy. I think that we forget that other people feel these things too. I don't know why that happens. Like, why do we always tend to feel alone or feel like we don't want to expose ourselves, expose our vulnerability? So I went into my jujitsu class the other day and I was not feeling well. Yeah, that was after I found out about my thyroid, and I also had drank the night, not drank, but I had a can of this stupid sugary lemonade drink, which was ridiculous because those things are just sugar. And it was just did not make me feel my best. So when I walked into class, right away, one of the coaches walked over to me and was like, "Hey, are you okay? Is everything okay?" She looked so concerned. I was like, "Oh my God." I'm like, "Yeah, everything's fine, of course." Of course, people are going to say, "Yeah, everything's fine." Everybody says that, right? "Oh, I'm good." No, you're not. You're not good. You just don't want to say what's going on with you because you just feel alone. You think that nobody else feels how you do. And, if you start saying how you feel, then you're just going to cry and you're going to take up too much time, and you don't want people to feel sorry for you and feel bad for you. You don't want people to waste their time on you, right? Anyways, so I sat on the mat, and it was before class had started, so I was one of the first ones there, and the coach goes, "So, Sheena, how are you doing? How's it going?" And I started talking about I'm good. Well, actually, I found out this thing about my thyroid, and as soon as I said that, I started crying. I didn't want to. You know, you're gonna start crying. You're like, "Oh my God, I don't know why I'm gonna start crying. Oh my God, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming." And you try to push it down. You're like, "No, no, 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 no." But it just comes out. So I just started crying and stuff like that. And, you know, and they just were like, "Oh, they just make you feel welcome, and try to make you feel better. And they relate with you, and you find out that other people feel pretty shitty about things also, you know what I mean? That they feel out of it, but you just talk about it, right? If we all have a safe space to feel free to talk about how we feel and then let it out, it's just I think that's 60% of the process of starting to feel better, because you've let it out, you've expressed yourself, you've cried, people have heard you, people have acknowledged you, people have validated you. And then, we get to start class, and by the end of class, you feel better because you have expressed yourself emotionally, and then you have also grounded yourself, and then you have also moved your body physically, which also helps you to feel good and to feel better. So anyways, I don't know why I really said all that. Oh yeah, to just say that, yes, people feel the way you feel. I'm not going to say everyone, because people are going to be like, "Well, what about evil people? Or what about people who just don't have emotions or whatever? People don't give a shit." But generally speaking, in a group, people feel shitty, people feel crazy, people feel loopy, people feel anxiety, people feel panic attacks, which makes them feel insane. These are things that majority of people, I feel are going through, at one time or another. So, try not to be afraid to express your vulnerability. It's easier said than done.